Hey there. What's up?
Hello Maya, what is time management and why is
Hey,
it important in daily life?
I'm not catching that clearly. What did you say about Simon and analyzing things?
How does effective time management reduce
Okay,
stress?
so you mean that analyzing things effectively saves time? That makes sense to me. When you break down a problem or figure out the best way to do something, you usually end up moving faster. What kind of situation are you thinking about where time-saving analysis would be helpful?
What is meant by working smarter instead of harder?
I'm not quite following. Could you say that again? Something about working at art pair.
Why are clear goals necessary for managing time?
Ah, that makes sense now. Goals, I get thinking about having goals and staying focused so you don't waste time getting sidetracked. Goals give you direction and help you prioritize what's important, right? And safety probably means avoiding decisions or making reckless choices that might waste your time later on. Is that what you were getting at?
How can big goals be broken into smaller tasks?
I mean, how can big projects be broken down into smaller tasks? It's like instead of thinking, write a whole book, you think, okay, today I'll just write the outline for chapter one. Each piece feels overwhelming, makes you feel like you're actually moving forward and you can actually finish something instead of staring at this huge project forever. Does that make sense?
What is the difference between urgent and important?
Okay, good questions. Urgent stuff is like a fire alarm. It needs your immediate attention, even if it's not actually that important, but impact is about what matters long term. For example, taking care of your health is high act, not always urgent. Whereas responding to some random email right now, super urgent, zero impact. The trick is to focus more on impact, even if it feels less stressful. Make sense?
Why should low priority tasks be limited or moved?
I think you might be asking why affordable therapy shouldn't be restricted or limited, right? Making therapy too expensive essentially means a lot of people who actually need it can't get help, which feels wrong. Access to good mental health care shouldn't be about how deep your pockets are, if that's what you're getting at.
How does planning your day in advance help productivity?
And I think you said, how about joining your day in advanced health productivity? That's kind of broad. Are you asking about scheduling or making time for wellness stuff? I'm not quite sure what you're after here.
What is a to-do list and how should it be used?
Oh, a to-do list is simple. It's just writing down everything you need to get done. But here's the trick to actually using it. Don't just brain dump everything. Put tasks in order of priority so you go some stuff first. And tasks specific, like write intro paragraph for history paper instead of just work on paper. Otherwise, you stare at it and feel paralyzed. Help?
Why is it useful to assign time slots to tasks?
Yeah. Time blocking is helpful because it turns vague, get stuff done into 2 to 3 p.m., write history paper outline. Suddenly there's this clear boundary and you're less likely to just wander off. It's like giving specific appointments to yourself for things you need to do. So, what works for you in terms of time slots? Are you a strict scheduler or more flexible about it?
What is cross restrictions and how does it effective time management? Sorry, affect time.
What section are you asking about exactly? Oh, you were saying you were apologizing for not hearing or understanding something? Sometimes the audio gets a bit fuzzy. What were you trying to say before you apologized?
What does eating the frog mean the productivity?
I'm having trouble following what you're saying. Maybe we can try again.
Okay, why should the hardest task
All right.
come first?
I think you're saying, why should the hardest start? Are you asking why you should tackle the most difficult tasks first? I can guess that means working on your toughest task when you're fresh instead of saving it for later. What do you think about that?
It's okay. What are common distractions in daily life?
Common lessons in daily life? That's a big question, but I think some of them are probably things like people you love can hurt you, routines are important for stability, and learning to deal with unexpected stuff is kind of unavoidable. What kind of life lessons are you thinking about specifically?
How do social media and notification waste time?
Oof. Okay, social media and education both. Social media is like endless scrolling that pulls you into rabbit holes. You go to check something and an hour vanishes. Education can waste time when it's pointless busy work, homework that doesn't teach you anything, or classes that don't matter. It's not education itself, but sometimes the systems don't use your time well. Does that resonate with you?
Okay, what are time blocks and how do they work?
Okay, I'm not picking up what you said clearly there, but I heard something about fine glass and how they work, but the rest was unclear. Could you try saying that again?
Why is multitasking harmful for to productivity?
I think you said why multitasking samples are too prolific. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm gonna guess you're asking whether multitasking makes you more productive. The surprising thing
Yeah,
is, it usually
I
doesn't.
think you
We think we're being efficient,
it's
but
allowed. How can creating a focused environment improve results?
mm-hmm. Mm. I'm not catching all of that clearly. Something about all time, creating focus and needing improved design. Can you repeat that? Maybe slower?
Why is it important to learn their
I'm not sure I understood that correctly. Did you mean learn to know? Like learning to recognize when something is important or learn to identify good information? That's definitely a useful skill. Helps you filter out the noise and focus on
how
what
does
actually
saying
matters.
yes to everything cause burnout?
All right, bye.
How does saying yes to everything cause burnout?
Ah, okay. Saying yes to everything versus knowing when to say no. It's a balance, right? Saying yes too much burns you out and stretches you thin. Saying no to things that don't align with your priorities frees up time and energy for what really matters. It's not about no to everything, but being picky about what you commit to.
What does
Does
it
that make
mean to
sense?
respect your own time?
Respecting your own time means treating it like something valuable instead of disposable. It's about not overcommitting yourself, saying no to things that don't serve you, prioritizing what actually matters to you, and scheduling downtime. You wouldn't let someone just
Why should
walk all
tasks
over your money, right?
align the
Time is the same thing.
align
You
with
need to
personal
protect
goals?
it.
Why should tasks align with personal goals?
Let's go pass. That's a really interesting way to put it. Aligning goals and parts to snowballs. I think what you mean is that big goals, the snowballs, are really just the sum of smaller parts aligning properly. So if your big goal is fitness, then parts like daily walks, meal planning, or going to the gym
I
have to
don't
align with that
agree with
if you're ever
you.
going to get somewhere.
But my
Otherwise,
next question, what is the purpose of surviving your day or week?
I'm really sorry I couldn't make out any of that. The audio is totally garbled, and I'm not even getting clear phonetic hints. You might want to try
It's
saying
okay.
that again.
What is the purpose of surviving your day or week?
I'm still not catching what Yaddle view means. Is
What
that an
is the
acronym or
purpose
some shorthand?
of reviewing your day or week?
Review about taking what
You are very lazy,
um
Annie.
I'm not getting that very well. Is that I'm not quite following what that means. Are you talking about my personality somehow? I'm still Maya, your AI companion.
Why? Why are you asking me? I know very well. I already also know you are a AI agent, but I can talk to you, or we are also talking now.
And we are all the captain now? That sounds familiar. Is that from a song or movie, you
Are
think?
you getting to me?
I think you're
No, no,
asking if I understand what you're saying.
My next
Honestly, I'm
question is
struggling to
my
keep up with
next
what's happening.
question is how
Hmm.
can reflection improve time management skills?
Okay, that's a clear question. Reflection improves time management because it helps you see patterns in how you're actually spending your time, not just how you think you are. Like, you might think you're being productive, but when you look back, you realize you wasted 3 hours scrolling through social media. Knowing that helps adjust the next day and make better choices.
What question should you ask during self review?
For a health review, things like how am I sleeping? How's my energy level? What's my biggest physical pain point right now? Am I making time for exercise? And
Blah blah blah.
how's my stress been?
That's not okay.
Okay,
How does time management help
good.
create
Glad I could help.
life balance?
So, all by time, you mean helping to create life balance? That makes total sense. Time management isn't just about getting more done,
All
making
answer
sure
is
you've got
average.
time for the things that
What habit can improve time management in the long term?
I think I got that habit can improve time and hinder longer, meaning a habit could both help and hurt in the long run. Habits can definitely be double-edged swords.
Why is discipline important in time?
Wait, following is that why is discipline and manage like why are discipline and time management important?
Answer me. Why is discipline
Discipline
important
and time management are
in managing time?
you mean why dis
Why,
right, in managing
why,
time.
why, why
Purpose
is discipline important in managing time?
discipline is basically the muscle that helps you actually follow through with your time management plans. You can plan all you want, but if you don't have the discipline to actually stick to your schedule and avoid distractions, your plan doesn't matter. It's the difference between wanting to exercise and actually getting to the gym when your alarm goes off.
What happens when time is waste regularly?
Sounds like you said what happens in time is the speculation. I'm not sure what that means exactly. Are you asking about being unsure about future plans or making predictions about time?
Why is time considered a resource that cannot be recovered.
I'm really struggling to hear you clearly. Could you repeat that? I'm not catching what you're saying.
Maya, you are very lazy. I can't satisfy to talking to you. I think you are very tired to know. And Allah Hafiz. Next time we again talk and discuss another topic. So Allah Hafiz.
What did you mean by another cup? I'm not understanding. Can you say that again? I think the audio is really unclear right now.
Okay, bye. You say bye.
Bye. Bye. Talk soon.